If you clicked this video today, it's not by accident. You were led here. Your guardian angel has a message for you. A message that will change everything. Take a deep breath. Let go of the doubt. Open your heart. Because what you're about to hear will shift your life in ways you never expected. The person who left your life was never meant to stay. It hurt. You gave them your heart. You believed in the future you imagined together. But their departure was divine protection. God saw what you couldn't. He saw the pain they would have caused, the burdens they carried, the distractions they brought into your life. He removed them because they were holding you back, draining your energy, blocking your blessings. Instead of asking why they left, ask yourself what God is making space for. When one door closes, another is waiting to open. But first, you must let go. You must release the past. Your heart and hands must be free to receive what's next. If you are ready to surrender the past and trust in God's plan, say it now. Affirm it with faith. Because something beautiful is coming. A new person is entering your life. Not by accident, but as an answer to prayers you may have forgotten. This is not just another connection. Not just another person passing through. They are a reflection of your growth. Reminder of the lessons you've learned, the wisdom you now carry. They will not reopen old wounds. They will not trigger old fears. They will show you what love was always meant to be. Healing, uplifting, purposeful. They will not take from you. They will pour into you. They will not break you. They will build with you. But before this new season begins, ask yourself, are you truly ready for something real? What God is bringing is not temporary, not a test, not a distraction. It is a divine connection, one that aligns with your purpose. It will not pull you away from your path. It will guide you deeper into it. But it requires you to be present, to be open, to be aware. You may feel cautious. You've been hurt before, loved and lost, trusted and been let down. Your heart has endured pain, and while you have healed, the scars remain. Now, as this new person enters your life, you might wonder if it's too good to be true. But this time, it's different. You are not ignoring red flags. You are not settling for less. You know what love should feel like. And this is it. You will no longer entertain inconsistency. You will not mistake attention for love or affection for true intention. You now understand the difference. And because of that, God is sending you a love that reflects your strength, your patience, your worth. If you are ready to receive this love, say it now. Affirm it with gratitude. This person is not perfect. They have their own journey, their own battles, their own scars. But what sets them apart is their purpose. They are coming with intent. They will challenge you, but only in ways that help you grow. They will speak life into you, remind you of your dreams, the passions you once silenced, the purpose you were created for. Their presence will bring clarity, not confusion, peace, not chaos, love, not fear. This is how you will recognize them. Love sent by God does not create anxiety. It creates assurance. It does not leave you wondering. It makes you feel safe. It does not take from you. It gives freely. You do not have to chase what is meant for you. You do not have to beg for love or prove your worth. The right person will recognize your value from the start. They will choose you, not because they need to, but because they want to. Not because they are lonely, but because they see you, truly see you. This love is not coming to complete you. You are already whole. They are coming to align with you, to walk beside you, to build a life with you. This is more than just encouragement. It is a divine reminder. God has not forgotten you. He has been working behind the scenes, aligning everything in perfect timing. The love you have been waiting for is already on its way. The right person is already being prepared, just as you have been prepared. And when they arrive, everything will make sense. The waiting will make sense. The heartbreaks will make sense. The delays, the rejections, the loneliness. It will all feel worth it, because this love will restore your faith. It will remind you why things had to end. It will show you that God was protecting you, not punishing you. He was setting you apart, not leaving you behind. He was preparing you for something greater. Before you receive this blessing, God needs you to do one thing. Let go. Let go of every person who left, every heartbreak that made you question your worth, every disappointment that made you doubt if real love exists. You cannot receive what is ahead while holding on to what is behind. You cannot compare this new love to your past. You cannot bring old fears into a new beginning. This is not the same. This time, it is divine, and it requires you to be open, to be present, to be trusting. Take this moment to surrender, to release, to make room for what is coming, because this love will be a reflection of all the love you have poured into others, finally being returned to you. It will be effortless, not because love is always easy, but because two people aligned by God choose to make it work. They choose honesty. They choose patience. They choose commitment. They choose you. And you will choose them because it will feel right, because it will feel safe, because their love will remind you of God's love, pure, unwavering, unconditional. This is your time, your season, your moment to receive. Believe it, claim it, prepare for it. The best is yet to come. And when it does, you will know. You will feel it in your soul, everything that has happened. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, every closed door was not to destroy you. It was preparing you. You may not see it yet, but one day, you will. You will look back and realize why things unfolded the way they did. The pain was necessary. The tears, the late nights, the unanswered questions. They all led you here, to this moment, to this awakening. God has been working behind the scenes, aligning every detail, removing what was blocking your path, making space for what is truly meant for you. It may have felt like loss, but in reality, it was divine intervention. You were never being abandoned. You were being positioned for greater, for deeper, for something that will not leave you empty, but will fill you in ways you never imagined. If you understand this now, embrace it with trust, because your love story is about to begin. This love will not be rushed, not forced, not uncertain. It will flow naturally. It will feel like home. There will be no confusion, no guessing, no waiting for them to choose you, because they will already know, and you will know too. This is the love you have prayed for, the love you deserve. But before it arrives, ask yourself, are you truly ready? Are you still carrying the past? Are you holding on to pain that no longer serves you? If you are, it's time to release it. Because if you're not careful, you might push away the very thing you've been waiting for. The right love cannot thrive where past wounds still bleed. You must heal. You must forgive. Not for them, but for you. Because this next season of your life is about abundance, overflow, stepping into the love you were always meant to experience. No more settling. No more accepting half-hearted efforts. No more convincing someone to see your worth. The right person will see it on their own. They will recognize your heart, your light, your soul, and they will cherish it because they have also been prepared for this moment. They too have experienced loss, growth, transformation. They too have prayed for a love that is honest, pure, lasting. The waiting was necessary, not a punishment, a preparation. God was not only preparing someone for you, He was preparing you for them. He was making sure that when love arrived, it would not be hindered by past fears. It would not be tainted by old wounds. This time, love will feel different. Because you are different, you have grown, you have healed, you have learned the difference between a lesson and a blessing. This love will not be a cycle of highs and lows. It will not be full of uncertainty. It will not leave you drained or questioning your worth. Instead, it will feel steady, safe, certain. It will remind you that real love is meant to feel like home. No more looking back. No more questioning why things didn't work out. No more doubting whether love is meant for you. It is. It always has been. But to receive it, you must believe it. You must be open. Ready. Willing to step forward without fear. You must let go of the belief that love has to hurt, that it must be fought for, that you are asking for too much. You are not asking for too much. You are asking for the love God always intended for you. The right love will not ask you to change who you are. It will not make you beg for effort. It will not make you feel like a second option. The right love will choose you every single day. They will see your soul, accept your past without judgment, embrace your heart with care. This love exists. It is already making its way to you. And when it arrives, it will feel effortless, not rushed, not forced, not something you have to question. You will know, not just by words, but by actions, by effort, by consistency, and by the peace you feel when they are near. The person God is sending will not just love you. They will truly see you. They will understand your heart, respect your boundaries, appreciate your depth. They will value your presence and never take you for granted. This love will be built on faith, trust, purpose. It will not be perfect, but it will be pure, intentional. One day, you will look back and understand why nothing before this worked out. Every rejection was protection. Every delay was redirection. Every closed door was a blessing in disguise. The waiting made you stronger. The unanswered prayers were making room for something greater. And now, it is coming. Everything is aligning. Every tear you cried was watering the seed of this blessing. Every lonely night was preparing you for this love. Every painful ending was leading you to a beautiful beginning. You are about to receive what you have been praying for. Now is the time to believe in love again, to embrace what is ahead without fear, to trust that what is meant for you is already on its way. This love is not your past. It is your future. A love that stays. A love that grows. A love that is worth the wait. A love that is worth the healing. a love that is worth the journey. This love will not remind you of heartbreak, but of hope. It will not make you feel small, but significant. It will not take from you. It will give to you. It will restore you. It will remind you of the love God has always had in store for you. Get ready. This time, love will not feel heavy. It will not drain you. It will not make you doubt yourself. It will not make you question where you stand. It will bring peace. It will feel easy, not because love is effortless, but because the right love is a choice made every day. And this person will choose you, not out of obligation, not out of loneliness, but because they see you, truly see you, for who you are, for all you have been through, for all you are becoming, and they will love you for it. No hesitation, no conditions, no games, just love. Honest, pure, unshaken. The kind of love that feels like a promise kept, a prayer answered, a divine connection. But before this, love can enter your life. You must close the doors of the past, fully, completely. No more looking back. No more reliving old wounds. No more waiting for an apology that may never come. No more carrying the weight of disappointment. Because what is ahead is greater than what was left behind. You have given so much love, poured into people who could not hold it. Now, it's time for that love to return to you. Not halfway, not with conditions, not as a lesson, but as a blessing. This is the love you deserve. The love you have been waiting for. The love God has been preparing for you, and it is closer than you think, but you must be ready to receive it. If you are still carrying doubt, let it go. If you are still carrying fear, release it. If you are still holding on to what could have been, surrender it, because what's coming is far greater than anything you ever imagined. This is not another heartbreak. This is not another disappointment. This is not another lesson in disguise. This is love. Real, true, sacred. The kind of love that does not confuse you, but confirms everything you already knew about love. That it should be kind. That it should be patient. That it should feel safe. That it should remind you of God's love. Unshaken, unwavering, unconditional. You will not have to prove yourself. You will not have to fight to be seen. You will not have to wonder if you are enough. You are enough. You have always been enough, and the right person will see that. Without you having to say a word, they will recognize your heart. They will cherish your presence. They will love you in a way you have never been loved before. Fully, deeply, intentionally. Because this love is different. This time, love is divine. This time, it will last. This time, it will stay. And when it arrives, you will know, because it will not feel like anything you have experienced before. There will be no confusion, no hesitation, no fear, only peace, only certainty, only love. So get ready. Prepare your heart. Let go of what was. Make space for what is coming. ChatGPT said, "This love will not be like before. It will not leave you restless. It will not leave you waiting. It will not make you feel unworthy. It will remind you of everything love was always meant to be. It will be steady. It will be patient. It will be pure. This love will not take away from you. It will not drain you. It will not break you. It will build with you. It will pour into you. It will strengthen you. It will remind you that love was never meant to be painful. It was meant to be healing. This time, love will be a partnership, not a struggle, not a guessing game, not an endless cycle of highs and lows, but a foundation, a safe place, a home for your heart. You will not have to force it. You will not have to beg for it. You will not have to chase it. It will arrive, and it will stay. Because what is meant for you will never pass you by. This person will not play with your heart. They will not make you question your worth. They will not give you half of what you deserve. They will show up fully. They will love you completely. They will see your soul and honor it. And when they enter your life, you will understand why nothing before them ever worked out. Why every door closed. Why every heartbreak was necessary. Why every lonely night was part of the plan. God was not withholding love from you. He was saving the right love for you. And now it is on its way. But you must be ready. Ready to let go of the past. Ready to trust again. Ready to believe in love again. Because if you are still holding on to old wounds, if you are still carrying fear, if you are still guarding your heart out of pain, you might miss this blessing. The love God is sending is not here to repeat the past. It is here to rewrite your future. But you must be open. You must trust. You must step forward without fear. Because what's ahead is greater than anything you've left behind. This is not just another chapter. This is the love story God has been writing for you all along. And now, it's time to begin. This love will not arrive in chaos. It will not bring confusion. It will not leave you doubting. It will bring clarity. It will bring peace. It will feel right from the very beginning. You will not question where you stand. You will not wonder if they care. You will not feel like an option. You will be chosen, not out of need, not out of loneliness, but because they see you, because their heart recognizes yours, because their soul was made to align with yours. This love will not be rushed. It will not be forced. It will unfold naturally, in perfect timing. And when it does, it will feel like coming home. They will not be perfect, but they will be real. They will love you through your flaws. They will understand your silence. They will hold space for your healing. They will remind you that love was never supposed to hurt. That love was never supposed to feel like a battle. That love was always meant to be safe, to be steady, to be certain. And this time, it will be. This time, you will not question if you are loved. You will feel it. In their words, in their actions, in the way they protect your heart, in the way they choose you every single day. And when this love arrives, you will finally understand why you had to wait, why you had to heal, why you had to outgrow what was not meant for you. Every delay had a purpose. Every heartbreak was leading you here. Every unanswered prayer was guiding you to something better. God was not punishing you. He was preparing you. And now you are ready. Ready to receive. Ready to trust. Ready to love. Without fear. Because this time, love will not be a test. It will be a blessing. And when it comes, you will know. Because it will be different. It will feel different. It will feel right. It will feel divine. So open your heart. Let go of the past. Release the fear. And make space for the love that is finally on its way. This love will not ask you to shrink. It will not make you feel small. It will not ask you to dim your light. It will celebrate you. It will lift you higher. It will remind you of your worth, not make you question it. You will not have to beg for effort. You will not have to fight to be seen. You will not have to wonder if you are enough. You are enough. You always have been. And the right person will know that from the very start. They will not make you wait. They will not send mixed signals. They will not make you doubt their intentions. They will love you with certainty, with purpose, with presence. Their actions will match their words. Their effort will be consistent. Their love will feel safe. This time, love will not be a battlefield. It will not be a guessing game. It will be a refuge, a foundation, a partnership built on faith. And when it arrives, you will feel it in your soul. It will not feel like the past. It will not reopen old wounds. It will not bring back old fears. It will heal. It will restore. It will remind you that love was never supposed to hurt. That love was always meant to be whole. And now, it will be. But you must be ready. You must be willing to trust. You must be open to receiving what is already making its way to you. Because if you hold on to the past, if you compare this love to what has already ended, if you let fear speak louder than faith, you might miss the blessing that was meant for you all along. This is not the same. This is different. This is divine. This love was written for you before you ever knew you needed it. It has been protected. It has been prepared. And now, it is being sent. Right to you. Not by accident. Not by coincidence. But by divine alignment. And when it arrives, you will know. Because this love was always meant to be yours. This love will not come with confusion. It will not leave you questioning. It will not feel distant or uncertain. It will feel steady. It will feel strong. It will feel like everything you have prayed for. You will not have to chase it. You will not have to force it. You will not have to convince them to stay. Because real love, the love sent by God, will never require you to beg. It will never require you to prove your worth. The right person will already see it. They will already know. And they will choose you every day. Not just when it's convenient. Not just when they feel like it. But because their soul recognizes yours. Because they know what they have found in you. And they will not risk losing it. This love will be intentional. It will be patient. It will be honest. There will be no hidden agendas. No emotional games. No fear of being abandoned. Because this love is built on something real, something lasting, something divine. And when it comes, it will not feel like anything you have known before. It will not feel rushed. It will not feel like something you need to question. It will feel peaceful. It will feel certain. It will feel like home. So prepare yourself. Make space for it. Release everything that is no longer meant for you. Because what's ahead is so much greater than what's behind. This love will not remind you of pain. It will remind you of healing. It will not take from you. It will pour into you. It will not break you. It will build with you. And when it arrives, you will know. Because it will feel right. It will feel like God's love, wrapped in human form. Pure, unshaken, unconditional. The love you have been waiting for is already on its way. Now is the time to believe it, to claim it, to receive it. Because this love was always meant for you.